Hello and welcome. I'm so thrilled that you're considering joining me on a retreat. Now, I'm currently in Bali, but I do this practice called the meditative toning practices on all my retreats because they're so nourishing. They trigger a deep relaxation response. But on my Sydney retreat, my Sydney Hinterland retreat at Kenthurst, it's all about sacred sounds. So although we do those beautiful yoga practices and breath practices and yoga nidra, which again always happen on retreat, on this retreat we go into more sound-based practices. And this is just one of them, and it's called a meditative toning. There's 10 practices, sounds to do, but today I'm just going to share 4 with you to give you a taste of that deep relaxation response. But it also develops the tone of your voice, your capacity of breath, which is important when we chant mantra and do sound-based practices, and develops your voice. So get comfy. I'll just actually go through those points or each sound of the 4 I'm going to cover with you just so you can understand them clearly, but I will guide you all the way through as we do it. But the first one's a consistent M for mother. The second one is ha, H with a continuous A. Ha. The third one is na, N with a continuous A, and the tongue starts by touching the upper teeth and gums and lingers there for just a couple of seconds. Na, before the tongue just naturally rolls to base of mouth. And the last one is the mantra Om. Half the breath's on the O, second half's on the M. Om. And you may have noticed the first one I did of this is the humming. It's quite soft, almost audible only to yourself. But the other sounds, we project the voice as if we're speaking, and we have a nice relaxed jaw. So let's begin and get into it. So you can roll the forefinger to root of thumb, have the hands down or up, or if you have another hand gesture, hand mudra you like to use, feel free to do so. Close the eyes if that's comfortable, or have them just with a soft gaze to a fixed point. And turn the awareness to the natural flow of breath. And rest the awareness on the sound of the harmonium. And we're going to start with that soft humming sound of a continuous M for mother. And this one's done really quite quietly. Breathing in. One final round. Moving on to the next practice of Ha, H with a continuous A. I'll do the first round and then we'll continue together for around 7 rounds. Ha. Jaw nice and relaxed, breathing in. Ha. Final round. Na. N with a continuous A. Breathing in. And the next practice is Na. Let's just, where the tongue touches the upper teeth and gums and naturally lowers down to base of mouth. And you linger on the before letting the tongue just lower down. Breathing in. Nice relaxed jaw. 2 more rounds. Observing any after sensations. And finishing with the mantra Om, half the breath on the O, second half of the breath on the M. Breathing in, excuse me. Om. Final round. And resting in the vibration of sound. And remain as a relaxed observer of any sensations. Be aware of the quality of mind. And feeling the effects of the practice. And notice how it's left you feeling. And begin to connect back with your breath, the sounds around you. Invite those sounds in. And start to feel into your body. Bring a little movement into your toes, your fingers. You may like to lower the ear from side to side, stretching out the side of the neck. And feel free to do any stretch that you'd like. And when ready, you can open the eyes. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short practice of the meditative toning practices. As I said prior, that's only 4 of the 10 we do. So it's something we dive into on the Sydney Hinterland retreat. Would love to welcome you to it. And you know, I have so many people that are actually into kirtan and mantra and chanting, but just as many who have never done any of this aspect of yoga before and are converted, love it, feel the deep benefits of it and enjoy it greatly. Like I've had people with post-traumatic stress disorder who were averaging 3 hours sleep and on retreat came to me and said, oh my goodness, Chetna, I'm sleeping 10 to 13 hours a night. And that's the first time in 7 years. Like these are the kind of things I hear based on these beautiful practices, which are very simple, but they're very powerfully healing. So I leave it with you. If you'd like to know more information about the retreat or the practices themselves, feel free to book in a call. There'll be a button down there somewhere, as I'd love to connect with you. Bye for now.